Hey, what's going on? I am doing this awesome event. It is Emergence. And what they are is a silence based retreat style where we're really spending time sitting with who we are. I've said this many times and tried to explain it. But being with yourself and just sitting in the power, sitting with the energy is just something that it's not meditation. Okay, it's not meditating. There's an energy to it as well. There's a depth that you are exploring with yourself as you're sitting. Now, I am going to do 5 activations during this. They're going to be about 45 minutes long. And what this is just almost like, again, a seeping, a stewing, a steeping, okay? Just you marinating within what you are. And you will have a breakthrough. You just can't help it. Why? Because there's so much energy being presenced and permeating through you. It's almost like an empty cup running over. You know, the dam breaks. And so what's inside has to come out. It must come through. And that's the power of why I'm calling it emergence and not an immersion. Emergence, by definition, is coming into being. You emerge when you die, and you also emerge when you're born. And also when you have your transformational processes, you know, there is a death that happens, you know, the death of the old identity, of the old belief system, of something else. Transformation is death and life. It's both working simultaneously. We just have a pretty word for it. But when you look at emergence and how it's facilitated, it can be a very powerful group experience. Now, each person will get separate focuses depending on what you're here for. Do I know specifically about what's going to happen with your process? No, because it's not my process. And what I'm trying to bring forward and what my role is in this is it's time to educate ourselves vibrationally, okay? You can pick up a book, you can write, you can do everything that you can that your mind needs. And that's awesome. And you can talk about it left and right. You can look at a cute quote and try to apply for 5 seconds. And next thing you know, that quote goes out the window. And the reason why this temporary stuff doesn't work and stick is because there's a depth that's not being applied to it or working with it simultaneously. You know, peace is very dynamic. It's just not sitting still. And when you're sitting with yourself, you're not in a state of peace. Peace is the reaction that occurs. It's not the goal. When I am doing these videos, there's so much happening at the same time. I'm not calm. I may appear it, but that's not really what is occurring. So there's a lot of misinformation that we have about what this work is. And the reason why I want to create these small groups is because this is my way of showing people the truth, you know, and you're going to get it to the degree in which you're able and you're willing. And it's up to you. We have free choice. But I want to offer you the buffet, okay? I have the ability to. It's part of my calling. And I do my work and I live this. And I want other people around me who want to live it as well. It's time for us to stop talking about it, thinking about it, and fantasizing about it. We must begin to embody this work. We must begin to walk our talk. We must begin to be the example and live the example the best way we can in the moments we're able. So, if you're interested in this, call me, contact me. That's why I'm sending the flyers out. And if you know someone else who may be interested in this process, let them know. This may not be the time for you. It may be the time for someone else. And it may not be ever the time. Who knows? But the opportunity is available, and I'm making myself available. I hope this finds you well, and I hope to see you there. Let's stir up something. Let's be who we are. It can be easier each and every day. And when you know the right method, which the method is secret to a degree because only you can know you. Only you know the secrets to you. I don't, and neither does anyone else. And as you sit with you, you begin to really understand that and embrace it. And it goes beyond mental concept, because that's very limiting. We must really learn to embody and embrace the unconscious, the uncognitive, the uncomfortable, the uncertain. That is where the magic is. And that is where the rest of you are. So let's play. I hope to see you.